The Bobbyjo chase at Fairyhouse next then. Heavy going for these Gold Cup hopes. We'll take a look at the pretty good field as they make their way down to the start, and we can see that the top one is Bazaglio, Paul Rhodes, and Festival Stanley, D. Hinton, Miss Beat, Graham Clutterbuck, Cordillera Boris, C. Clark, Count of Monte Cristo, Mike Tartaglia, Toujours L'Attaque, S. Gray, and Toella Charlie, Casual Miss, Joshua Sutherland, Chamberlain Last, J. Murray, Cozy Cause, D. Thompson, Grey Cyclone, Thunderspark, Imperium, Leon van Rensburg, No Prize Today, Matt McLean, 16 Co. J. Shea, Voodoo Doll, David Robertson, and War and Fire, Alan McDonald. They're off and racing, and there we go, might catch a few of these out, and 16 Co as usual makes his way towards the lead as they race to the first of 19 fences, and they're all safely over that first one, and 16 Co might enjoy not lumping a big weight round today as this race isn't a handicap. So 16 Co in the lead then from Toujours L'Attaque up the centre of the track in second as they take fence number 2, and they're all safely over that one as well. And Toella in the pale colours has been scrubbed up into third. Then comes Miss Beat, sort of taking the shine off that one in the last few runs. Miss Beat not been running particularly consistently, and Bazaglio closest to us likewise as they take that big ditch. And we lost one there. Festival Stanley's a faller, so the King George winner crashes out of the race at fence number 3, so that's a big shock. And well, 16 Co in the lead then, Antoella second, and Toujours L'Attaque third. Then comes Voodoo Doll and Bazaglio as they take fence number 4, and Festival Stanley, the murmur in the crowd as the King George winner crashes out of the race then. So 16 Co in the lead, Toujours L'Attaque second, Antoella third. Then comes Bazaglio and Voodoo Doll. Miss Beat is next, then Grey Cyclone and War and Fire, Cozy Cause and Casual Miss, and then Chamberlain Lass, Imperium, Count of Monte Cristo, Cordillera Boris, and finally No Prize Today. And there'll be no prize today for Festival Stanley, who's out of the race. So 16 Co taking them along then. Known front runner leads from Antoella in second and Toujours L'Attaque third. Then there's a little gap to Voodoo Doll and Bazaglio. The Grey Cyclones between them. Then comes Chamberlain Lass and Miss Beat. Bit of a mistake in third there by Toujours L'Attaque. Seeing that one just shuffle back to the main body of the group. But 16 Co's got the lead by a couple of lengths to Antoella in second. Then there's a small gap to Toujours L'Attaque, and Voodoo Doll's got the rail. Bazaglio seems to be going well today in 5th. Then comes War and Fire, Miss Beat likewise on the inside. Then comes Grey Cyclone and Cozy Cause. Chamberlain Lass, they're chugging along at a fairly sensible pace, and 16 Co is in the lead from Antoella in second. They've got 2 miles still to race. Toujours L'Attaque is third and Voodoo Doll 4. Then War and Fire, Miss Beat and Bazaglio nicely set in the middle of the field along with Grey Cyclone. They're probably to be the big 3 that are left in this now, you would think, as they race down towards the stand, and they'll be passing the winning post shortly with a complete circuit of Fairyhouse still to go. There's the winning post, 16 Co's in front, Antoella second, Toujours L'Attaque is third, and War and Fire is 4. Grey Cyclone's 5, and then Bazaglio 6, then Voodoo Doll and Miss Beat and Casual Mist, and then comes Chamberlain Last and Cozy Cause, and then Count of Monte Cristo, Imperium, Cordillera Boris, and finally No Prize Today, who's about 3 lengths off the rest of them. They jump fence number 9, and we've lost another one there. Miss Beat's gone this time, so that's another one of the big guns crashes out of the race. So Miss Beat and Festival Stanley both out of it then as they race down towards the next, and 16 Co from the front to Antoella and Toujours L'Attaque, then Grey Cyclone. That's a big ditch, and we've lost another one there, and that's Bazaglio this time's gone. So the big guns are dropping out one by one. Festival Stanley, Miss Beat and Bazaglio all out of the race, and 16 Co's in the lead. Grey Cyclone now looms up on the outside in second. Then Antoella and Toujours L'Attaque as they take the next one. Mistake at the back by No Prize Today, but this is a wide open race now. 16 Co's in the lead. Grey Cyclone is second. Antoella and War and Fire next. Toujours L'Attaque just dropped back a little bit there. Then comes Chamberlain Lass and Voodoo Doll and Count of Monte Cristo and Imperium. Over the next they go. I know he's lost another one. War and Fire's gone this time. So War and Fire's out of the race as well. And 16 Co continues to lead then with 9 furlongs to race. Antoella second. Grey Cyclone third. Over the next they go. Slow jump by Grey Cyclone that time, and another one's down. Chamberlain Lass has gone this time. So 16 Co's in front, Antoella is second, Imperium is now in third. Then comes Grey Cyclone and Toujours Attack. After that one, Voodoo Doll on the counter, Monte Cristo, up to the next ditch. Are we all going to get over this one? Yes, we all get over that one okay. And 16 Co's now being challenged by Antoella as they race down towards the final 7 furlongs, swinging right-handed. 16 Co's back in the lead, Antoella is second, Toujours Attack is third, Imperium is next, Grey Cyclones after that one, and then comes Cozy Calls and Cordillera Boris as they take the next, and another one's gone there. Another one's down, Voodoo Dolls are fallen this time. So Antoella's in the lead, 16 Co is second, Imperium's third, then comes Cordillera Boris. They've only got 5.5 furlongs to race, and 16 Co is still in front. 16 Co in the lead from Antoella and Imperium. 16 Co being driven along there in front from Antoella and Imperium. Then comes Cordillera Boris and Grey Cyclone into the final 5 furlongs. 16 Co at the 16th fence, jumps it nicely, gets away from it well, just 3 to jump there. 16 Co, Cordillera Boris has gone into second. Then comes Antoella and Imperium down towards the third last. 16 Co from Imperium, who now looks the big danger on the outside, over the third last, and Imperium jumps into the lead there. Imperium in front, 16 Co trying to battle back. Antoella is in third. Then comes Cordillera Boris and Grey Cyclone. No prize today, it's running on from the back and then Casual missed, but they're in the straight now and they've got just 2 to jump, and Imperium has quickly gone 4 lengths clear of 16 Co in second. Cordillera Boris is third, Grey Cyclone now starting to get going on the outside. Then comes No Prize Today down towards the final 2 furlongs, over the second last they go. Mistake by Grey Cyclone, Imperium's in front. Then comes Cordillera Boris, 16 Co, Grey Cyclone, No Prize Today up towards the final fence. It's looking like Imperium needs to jump it to win it. Imperium jumps it nicely, gets away from it well. Cordillera Boris tries to rally, so does Grey Cyclone. 16 Co's beaten in front, but racing now up towards the final half furlong, up towards the line. Imperium's got enough in hand to win this. Imperium is going to win it by about 3 lengths. Imperium wins it. Cordillera Boris and Grey Cyclone second for close for second. Then came No Prize Today. 16 Co ran well again in 5th, and the field trails back to Toujours Attack, but an incident pack race sees Imperium taking it for Leon van Rensburg. Cordillera Boris was second, Grey Cyclone third, and No Prize Today fourth.